Hi everyone, this is Aaron for Zollotech. We're going to talk about the new update that's available for the Droid X. It's Gingerbread, it's the next version of Android OS, and currently the Droid X runs Froyo, or Android 2.2. This version will bring it up to 2.3 Gingerbread. Now, Gingerbread is the latest for handsets on Android devices, such as the Nexus S that came with Gingerbread. Honeycomb is out also, but that's tablet only at this point, and there will be another version coming out in the near future called Ice Cream Sandwich. Just keeps incrementing letters if you weren't familiar with that. And Ice Cream Sandwich brings together all of the OSs from the tablet OS to your handset OS and brings it all together in a nice unified package, something Android was lacking. So enough of that, let's go ahead and talk about this new update. This new update brings some speed improvements, things like that. This was the default screen that came up when I restarted the phone. Now let's go ahead and unlock it. We'll unlock it, and the background's a little bit different from the default background, and you can see the menu bar here at the bottom has changed a little bit. That bar is now customizable. But let's first talk about a couple things. We have a new download manager app. We have an app and power management details. It kind of gives you more information about your applications. If we go to settings, go to applications, and manage applications, now we can see all the applications and the memory they take up. We can see what's running, that sort of thing. They've just updated some of this. We also have multi-touch key cording. It's a new ability to enter numbers and symbols with keyboard shortcut combos. If we go here, we can see the different combinations and things like that. A little bit confusing at first. I'll probably just end up using the traditional keyboard, as this is, maybe it's just me not knowing how to use it, but it is a little bit confusing and will take a little bit of learning to use that. There's also some improved word selection and copy functionality. There's also new user interface and color schemes for things. There's these icons now down at the bottom that you can change around. They kind of stay right here, and we can change them to whatever we want, so that's pretty nice. We also have app groups. Apps are grouped into different categories now. When we go into the apps here, we can categorize the different apps if we want. So we have these different categories: all apps, recent, downloaded, that sort of thing. We also have a lot of different improvements to contacts and calendars and all sorts of little things, such as based on usage, participants and address suggestions are made in calendar entries, things like that. Kind of interesting. We also have a couple other little things, such as geotagging for camera applications, which I guess isn't really a little thing. To me, it's pretty big. I do like the geotagging stuff. That means when you take a picture, it'll actually pinpoint on using the GPS antenna where you are at, and it will actually record that data. So when you import your photos into different programs, it will show you where you took those photos. That's been out on a lot of phones for a while, but that update brings this. We also have email application improvements for syncing and all sorts of different things. I guess a redesigned camera app as well in here. Let's go into the camera. The camera options, I guess, are slightly different. Yeah, see, it's saying it wants to phone location settings. I'm okay with that. And it just looks a little bit different. It's telling me where I'm at, Baldwinsville, that sort of thing. Here's my hand behind here. And it just looks a little bit different. We have some scene effects for portraits, all sorts of different interesting things that they've done with effects in black and white and negatives. And it just looks a little bit better. You get some more options, and it's all built right in. So there are some other things, but that's basically it. It adds a lot of speed improvements. Things are snappy and work great. So that's pretty much it, though. If you've used this version of Android on the Droid X, now I know if you rooted your phone, you've had it for a while. Also, if you did this with the USB cable, you could have had it earlier in the week. It's now available over the air, so I thought I'd just go over it quickly and kind of give a quick overview of what's in the new operating system. So if there's anything I missed that you think's a big improvement, please go ahead and feel free to comment. Also, the keyboard, if you find this new keyboard, the keyboard chords more useful, let me know, and maybe I'll give it a better shot than I have already. I'm not really sure I like it that much, but it's to each his own, and it's a different way of doing things. That's about it. So let me know what you think of that. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.